Hello,
My
hello,
fucking
hello.
cash
We're
cat,
live.
bro.
What's wrong with your
My
cash cat?
fucking cash cat,
Wink,
bro.
wink.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't think we're
Hey,
live.
hey. We are live. We're live.
Uh,
Okay, you just
okay,
said
yeah,
the
yeah,
F word for like 5 times, so we're not gonna get sponsored. It's fine.
yeah. Does that actually affect it?
I actually don't know. It's so funny that yeah. I mean, I feel like the past week we have seen some relieving of the trenches. Like some of my friends were like, "Hey, I'm back. Like I'm actually back in front of my desk for 12 hours again, looking at Robinhood memes." I'm like, okay. And then you're starting to see like FOMO founder tweeting like, "Yo, our revenue hits top seven." I mean, like all of this is great, but I was like, man, like the only cash flow revenue in our space is like if meme coin comes back. So let's all just make TikTok videos to like brain rot like Gen Alpha and say, hey, instead of prediction markets or like sports bet, just come to memes right now.
Brother, you don't
uh,
even understand. I'm round trip. Have you been following my Twitter?
yeah, no, I mean like I
You
like
don't.
I liked and I
You
liked that
haven't.
RT did, bro. What the hell? I did for your cash
Uh,
cat. Look, I
brother, I was so happy. I started posting like some fucking degenerate shit. Like I said, yeah, you might. Yeah, just ape. Don't think. You might lose a bit of money, but at least you didn't get bare fucked into the little pussy ass sidelining ass bitch. That was how bullish I was with this fucking coin. But
yo,
now
let's
this is
let's
me.
let's do some let's do some TA on this.
TA. Ew. Uh,
I mean, it's a good
I'm
it's a
so
good buy here,
depressed.
right? It's a is it a good buy?
Yeah, that was my second buy
Where's your
actually.
stop loss?
I rebought at 90 mil, when it first pumped after the first pump. Like that's where I bought. But now I don't know lah. I'm like fucking so unhappy. Like I felt so alive and so dead at the same time.
Come on, bro, it's fine. Okay, let's go. It's a
Yeah,
3.61 RR.
let's
Okay.
go. You see, that's
if you wanna
all right,
if you wanna see more of these signal, join the trading group.
bro.
uh
Man, but like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I need this thing to
No,
come
no, no,
back.
wait. But okay, okay. Let's take a step back. Can you tell the story of how you were actually bridging, through like OTC and the peer to peer or like whatever the hell that was, right? But I think like that makes a really good story. Like it shows that you're an actually user and you bridge and you bought the first meme and you're actually rewarded, but then you just get a bit greedy, lad. But it's fine. Now you can sell like everything and
Okay,
you'll still make money. So
okay. So a bit of story. So I basically round tripped low six fix of profit on paper gains of CashCat. I'm still holding. I cashed. I realized profit of around 15K ish. That so I don't really care, and I'm gonna hold the rest of my
baller.
position, which is still like just about six fix right now to zero. Um, the bet, well, I don't know. I think I'll hold on. Right? If I sell, don't talk shit. But but basically, when Robinhood first came on, I was like, all right, let me check this out. But the bridge ran out of money, so like it wasn't able. You weren't be able to bridge in. And there was an app that's basically like an OTC bridge app. I don't know how it works, to be very honest with you. It looks like
Was it
it's a
an
third
official
party
app or
app that
not?
locks.
It's a third party,
It's
right?
not an
Yeah, yeah.
official app. Yeah, but I thought like I'll just send a few ETH in to try it out and stuff. Like so I started with like 0.2 ETH, it worked, and then I continue. But essentially it's like a middleman where it locks ETH on both sides and it will release it on both sides. And then you will have to pay a 10% premium to the seller and 1% fee on who's the facilitator of the
Wow.
platform. My
Wow.
bet was this, right? Like I did not know, sorry, I did not think it matters in a sense. But for me, it was like, uh, if I were to go there, I might get airdrop. I don't think it will, but sure. Early memes, early testing, typically give me asymmetrical rewards. Like that has been happening for me for 5 years. Worst case, I lose a few ETH, right? Like doesn't matter. So I went there. To be honest, I don't even know what CashCat is. It was just the biggest meme there. And then I bought CASHCAT, founder's name, etc., etc. Try out the infra, etc., etc. Okay, just be early and embrace it. And then it suddenly pumped, like it was like sideways, dump a little bit, like I didn't care. And it suddenly pumped to like 30, 40 mil, right? I was like, all right, okay, let me sell half, or half of one of my wallets. All right, so I jittered, took some profit
Mhm.
there. So yeah, I went from like what three. I don't know exactly my entry because of the premium and everything I've got in and stuff like that. But like I basically, like, my first scan was around like 3 mil ish, but I don't exactly know my entry and all my stuff. I don't really care. And then
Okay.
from there, it pumped. I sold. Then I realized Vlad actually posted. Then it changed, right? Like it means like the chain is promoting and it's okay for memes, right? So I bought back at the first drawback at around 90 mil. I added on there, and then I added on 150 mil as well. Because for me it was like, if this was that, it surely it can go up to 500 mil as a bear case, and 1B or 1B plus is a bull case, right? But
Right.
obviously this haven't happened yet, and I'm not sure what will happen. But to me, it's still a good ROI bet, right? Like, but like my timeline is that, to be honest, if you zoom out, this has less than, since VAT posted, this
Yeah,
has been
like
less than a week. So like we can't use crypto standard to prime time this, but like this is not financial advice, okay? For me, it's still a potential like 5 to 10x. That's why I'm willing to hold my profit to zero at the moment. But let's say if he like if he stop posting like stupid shit, doesn't give any stuff. I mean, I don't know. Like, let's see what's up, right? Like, and yeah, that's just basically uh the story and happen and what I'm doing with it. I can break down a little bit more on other Robinhood tranches if you guys want.
this is like one of those moments in which it reminds me that our space moves so fast because like this whole thing is basically only the past week, right? Or like even less. But I feel like it already feels like it's like a few weeks or like even like a month. Yeah. Do you feel that like Vlad is actually, is he gonna take, okay, I know like Robinhood has to focus on like RWA, like the more mature stuff, but do you think he would continue to push memes?
I don't know, but it's more like if he does. So okay, so let's map this out, right? Like pros and cons. First is at this price, if he does, the top meme will do well. And then what is the upside? 500 to 1B. That's a 50, that's another like 5x plus, all right? Okay, 5x to 10x plus. Secondly, uh, what other things you can do if you don't promote memes right now? Like Solana made it off memes. Base couldn't make it because they couldn't do memes. Like, let's just be real, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is the easiest conclusion you'll come to. But like, does it take them 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? Or do they be like, doesn't matter. Robinhood is making so much money that I don't want to bother myself with all these problems.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that, sorry, like I just want to say that like base I think has like decent success with like Morpho and like all of that, but what everybody has realized is basically the most profitable thing is just if your chain is home for memes, right? Sure, you can have like 5 billion in like TVL and like lending RWA, but you might make like 20 bips out of that. But if you're the home of memes for like 3 months, then you make more money than 5 billion in like TVL. So I think like some of these more like institutional brands are like, oh man, like how should I focus on this, because they might be stuck between a rock and a hard place. But Robinhood is one of the better brand to be able to do both. I mean, they're the home of GME, of like meme stocks and so on. So like I think they're like very well suited for this, whereas Coinbase has always been more button up, right? You know what I mean? Like they're like the original suits of crypto, right? They're not like degens, they're not offshore, they're like very like US first, on chain, blah blah. Sorry, I mean like not like on chain, but yeah.
But at the same time, they understand memes. They understand DeFi, they understand memes. So that's why there's like, all right, you can correct me on your view on what is the potential return and the risk. But it's like, for me, it's like, the good thing is a team that understand crypto, understand the market, understand degeneracy, and has the distribution,
Yes.
and they have a chain. So do you bet on it?
Yes.
The other
Yeah.
bad side is
Of
they're
course.
so
Yeah.
rich that they don't need this, so they're not desperate enough. Also, they are
Wait. Are
regulated,
you
so would
talking
they
about
take the risk?
Robinhood? This right?
Robinhood.
It's about
Yeah,
Robinhood,
yeah,
right? Yep. Yep.
yeah. It's
Makes sense. Makes
Robinhood.
sense.
Whereas like
Dude,
base, yeah.
no, I was just gonna say
Hello.
base app. I don't know if you saw it. It was 7 hours ago. Base app is now gonna be led by Kobe, so we might see some
Yes.
changes. Interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this here, bro. Like so, I ate some fucking dumb shit. So
What is this?
so wait. So everyone, do you want
This
to
is
do a
Jessica Alba.
TLDR on?
Wait,
I don't know, man. Like I'm not crypto native and all. I
wait,
see like hot pawn
who are you
star.
looking for?
Is this how you spell Jesse?
Jesse. No, no, it's Jesse. There's no I. Jesse. Jesse
Yeah.
Pollock, right?
So do you want to do a
Yeah. Yeah.
TLDR on the situation? Uh,
I don't know the TLDR, but I think the TLDR is that
okay.
like he is going to focus on the chain and Kobe's going to focus on the app itself. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then the first time ever, uh he replied it to a CA here. My dog is called Doji. It's kind of
Ah,
triggered. And then this guy said, ape this, cat confirm. Are you okay? Kobe's cat. Like, I don't know, is it a rage bait or whatever?
ah.
But like, and
Okay,
then
see it on deck screener.
yeah, I aped it this morning already. But like it's such a small cap, I haven't thingy. I got in at like
One
okay, so
million
I'm
cap. Oh my god.
yeah.
Okay, this is not financial
But
advice,
again,
but
yeah. But this is like the type of stuff that I'm playing around with. Like, what if this is like the
yeah.
the the the
Wait, can you
return
go back
plan
and
of base app?
can you go back to? Oh no, I mean like go back to like Kobe's X and see like what are his other replies. I just wanted to see like what other ideas that he likes. No, just like go back to the post. No, no, click on go back. Uh, yeah, yeah, yep. I just wanted to see like what ideas is he saying? Angel investing, blah blah, and then like, is there
Wait,
anything like
chill.
interesting?
Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Oh,
Quick
oh,
facts about the post. Replies 2 minutes later. Classic troll energy. After digging through, extremely rare that he replies to anything with a CA. Okay, yeah, that's all
okay,
you need to
okay,
know. And that's why I'm
okay.
gambling. But like, yeah, these are the other replies.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm wondering, yeah. Okay, so this is my read. If Kobe cannot execute on this, it's an organizational problem.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to comment. I just want to gamble.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's hard, right? Because there's like
Yeah.
because first is a bigger team. You have like teammates that are used to bigger structure, maybe not as super locked in. Then you have
Yeah.
people that are worried about regulations. It's always easier to move at like 10 people team than 100 people team, right? So
True, true, true. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So, okay, going back to I guess like the meme landscape again, like have you been following any of the Launchpad, any of the newer like other projects, or do you only trade the memes on Robinhood?
you mean Launchpad on Robinhood as well?
Yeah, no, no. I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is that, like, have you been following like other meme adjacent ecosystem? You know, like, what is there a new Launchpad? Is there a new Gambify on Robinhood, or do you just been buying the memes?
So right now in Robinhood, like most of the apps is pretty vanilla. There is
Hmm.
a prop AMM for RWA swaps, which is good and bad at the same time because if they are on the ecosystem, if this is what they promote, that means like a lot of the volume will not benefit LPs, so they're not a TVL focused chain, in my opinion.
Okay.
Uniswap is deployed there, but mainly for meme coins. Um,
Yep.
there's a few like Twist utility meme or utility so-called project, which is like indexes like basket of RW coins with a sales
Yep.
tax, all kind of stuff. I don't want to name them. In terms of Launchpad, there has been a few, but like Robinhood has it very cursed. We started with Nexo, which is like the first market there's play. They have a token on DBank and they had a meme on MoNet before. It was going well. They were dominating and stuff. But suddenly they were saying that there's a block, blah, blah, blah. And then they decided to close down and then route all the fees to the creator of coins. And then they're done. There can be two things. The first thing is it might be because of the legal problems they will have if they get bigger, and because they kind of already made like 14 mil in a very short period of time. So maybe they're just not greedy and they don't want more legal problems like pump fund afterwards. And there's
Got it.
another argument is that the team was very small previously. So like when there was money, they just want to split and go. Like it wasn't like they weren't like a good team, but like, it doesn't matter. It moved on. Then we had another launch pad, which is Pons, and then there's some bugs there, and then suddenly so everyone run away again. And then right now there's another launch, but the thing is like because of CashCat, I think everything is not doing that well in terms of new launches, basically.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, no, like I'm just showing some data to support what you're saying. Basically, their volume has been crazy, right? I think it just like really jumped after the initial meme mania. They have more than 65,000 users now, 300 million in stable coins, 30 million in like tokenized stocks, blah, blah. I want to actually get your take on this, bro. This is pretty interesting. So, somebody just basically described, right, the whole economics of customizing a chain. So like Robinhood chain is built on top of Arbitrum, and Arbitrum is an L2 for settlement.
Yeah.
So since inception, they made 800K. Arbitrum as the service provider takes 10%, 80K, and they only pay ETH $1,500. So this is now back on the spotlight again of people arguing that Ethereum doesn't take any good margins at all here, right? So like, what is the right answer? I think like until now, like no one really knows like what's the best solution to this. But yeah, like are you still ever gonna DCA ETH?
I still have some ETH right now. I realized I still have some in my cold wallet because I was trying to pull ETH to buy things on memes. I don't know. Like I'm not a long term believer anymore. I might trade it, but okay. I think this might spark an interest. And is the new Ethereum Foundation going to try to do things off here? Maybe. I don't know. But the problem is Ethereum team or foundation hasn't been proven to be as business focused as working as like a business team like Arbitrum. Like there's a reason why this is an
Yep.
Arbitrum thing, not a Ethereum thing, if that makes sense, right? Because they are
Yep.
actually a business team. So
Makes sense.
and does it really matter at that size? Like if Robinhood only's made 80K with Robinhood, like brother, on the peak meme transactional volume, and you only made 80K. I mean, yeah. So but yeah, good narrative.
Yeah.
And then Eve has been very strong because of various other things. But it's one of those things that if it can mature, maybe is a game changer. But like betting on chain activity to bring a chain valuation to go up from a utility burn point of view, I think it's very far off from the numbers.
Got it. Got it. Cool, man. So what else have you been seeing? Are you trading the Kospi, the Korean stock index, or I saw that like Trade XYZ is gonna do like they're gonna offer some pre-IPO for like Chinese stocks. So like, yeah, I feel like
They are
that's
already
really
listed. The
the
volume
next.
there is
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crazy, bro. The volumes there is crazy. The price discovery is crazy. So interesting question. If China started hinting, if China started hinting, uh, please don't trade on hyperliquid, or they are being aggressive with hyperliquid
Oh,
listing. Is this a bull or a bear thing for hyperliquid? If you look at the volume and the open interest, this is some
yeah,
serious shit, bro.
yeah. What's the holy shit? Oh, yeah. I mean, this is tricky, right? Because I mean, they already sort of banned crypto, right? Okay, I don't know how much you can say, but like I am actually not up to date with what's going on. You know, like I don't know how people are actually accessing these
Doesn't
stuff.
matter. Doesn't matter.
So
Doesn't
yeah,
matter. Like, bro.
yeah,
Don't overthink it. If China
yeah.
straight up say hyperliquid is an illegal exchange, Chinese citizens should not trade it. First thing that comes
It's
into
gonna
mind is
yeah
it
bearish.
hyperliquid bull or hyperliquid bear?
I mean, short term bear, right? Because that means
Really?
they are getting yes, because they're already fighting the U.S. right now. So if China also does that, short term bear, but I don't know how they're gonna enforce, or like I don't know how they're gonna, like, people will find ways anyway, right? So it's more so, yeah, but like short term, like I don't think it's good, because they're already finding. Okay, let's just say, like, I know certain regions, or like I've been hearing that there might be an angle to basically wrap builder code and say we are the regulated builder code in this country, right? So like I know certain people are trying to do that. Yeah, yeah.
So I know Africa, like some exchange in Africa did that already, but I don't know what country are
I
you talking
see.
about, so I don't know how that works. But like for
Yeah,
me,
no, I
I
mean
thought
that's
this
that's
was an
that's like the one that I
interesting
read
turning
too.
point.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm very interested to see. Personally, I don't know what's bear. I don't know is it bear or bull if China says it. But if China say, please stop, and then the volume and the OI doesn't drop, then it's bull for me on Chinese tickers.
Okay.
Then like
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
then because like they really enable a new market. They really genuinely enable a new
We
market.
we we really don't have oh, okay. Wait a minute. I think we're missing something new. The one that's trading this is most likely not going to be Chinese people, right? I mean, they have access to it already. Sure, they might not have margins, but
Bro,
yeah,
it's okay. So first, it doesn't matter either Chinese or not. First is because of AI, tech, robotic stuff, and then because how China likes to limit capital within them, a lot of stocks will not be listed in US. So this will enable force of trading venue on hyperliquid if this continue to go well. Okay.
yeah.
Secondly, illegally speaking, certain founders in China can take money out of the country with this.
Hmm.
If you think about
Yep.
it, right?
Yep.
They can delta neutral, lose money, win money somewhere, right? So like it's
Yeah.
it's it's definitely a weirdly bull case that you kind of like how else can, okay, let's say this will never be listed on US stocks. How else you gonna get exposure to it? Or how else the founder or somehow what will be
Yeah.
able to move the money? This is literally being a a a a, a bridge for people
No,
to move
that's
money and trade money in between.
that's what's so powerful about hyperliquid, right? And about, like, like the trade XYZ team, because like this is also basically like your 18-year-old like Reddit gambler can now actually buy this instead of having to open a Chinese brokerage account, which is like he will never get access to it. Like it's not even on IBKR probably, right? So it's yeah, it's amazing to see this. I can see if certain groups or certain conglomerates in certain countries are smart, they would offer their own stock here, basically, because there's more liquidity. And if something trades like a meme, people will flock to it. They would be, what the hell is this gold mining company in Ethiopia that's like suddenly pumped 600%, right? Like that would catch attention like on its own. It's like marketing, right? So yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Okay. Like all I'm saying is that uh this is an interesting way. All right. I was bull and bear at the same time because of this, right? Like this is this is a LOM basically that is listed in Hong Kong, and and then the volume
Oh yeah,
has been like
is it
performing like
a
pretty. Yeah. It came back again with the open claw thing, um, but yeah, but like eventually after a
wow.
certain time, the volume dropped and the OI dropped a lot. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe this doesn't work that much. But I'm very interested to see how would this go after like post launch and stuff, because this really enable like there's a lot of tickers I don't trade because it's not on US stocks or because it's only Hong Kong only, because then the players are very limited, you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
so
No,
let's
but
see how
like
the volume and the OI in here moves.
I'm not too concerned even if the volume in OI is like going down, because I'm sure, even though we don't have the exact data, that this is the same thing with like Robinhood and like all the other brokerages. Like there is a hot stock for like like for semiconductor, and then like after 6 months, 3 months, it's gonna like level out. Yeah.
It's about a percentage of volume it has compared to the native exchange. It's like if it's like
Yeah.
20 or 30%, brother, that's so good.
So you think like once it goes down, it like typically goes down to like very, very, very small. It's not even comparable anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Like like
Mm.
like because technically we don't
Because it's
want
all just trader. Yeah, like
the
it's
bull
not
case
people
the
holding it.
bull case I mean, no, I don't think anyone will be holding it because it's a perks. But like the idea is, we want this is a proven case for non-hyperliquid native users to use
Yep.
it. But like if it's just us jerking around with high leverage, high volume, it really doesn't matter. That's just like
Yeah.
maintenance for hyperliquid. But if this enabling these type of stocks bring in a new set of users, then this bull is especially bull case for hyperliquid. That's my view.
Yeah, and just sharing one more market color with you, bro. This is also an area that a lot of the yield fund in the space is now like doing. A lot of them are basically funding rate ARP tokenized equities, right? And then they are
Yeah,
hedging it on IBKR on other platforms. I'm mixed on it. I think it's a fine strategy, but because like one wick and your reward, your yield in the past 2 months might go to zero. But hey, there's always risk about that. Yeah.
yeah. But I think like people are doing this because they want to be very educated for later on, because this is an inevitable case, I think. So like they're
Yes.
just gonna do
Yes.
small size and practice, and then bridge everything, right? Like, but yeah, this is an interesting one as well, Bish.
Got it. Got it. What else have you been doing? What else is interesting?
Bro. Like I've been on an emotional ride with CashCat, and then aping on this base meme thing, and then I'm trying to get into Arc once the bridge opens as well. But I don't think I can do any more
Yeah,
things
once
other
bridge
than this.
open. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay,
so
okay, wait.
these are the few things I'm trying to do.
Sorry, like you have something?
Yeah, yeah, go
No,
on,
no,
man.
like I wanted to try a new I guess like format in our show that we talk like something that's a little bit more like still new technology or like very like topical business stuff, but like not exactly crypto with some overlap. So today I actually want to ask you, are you following the AI data labeling ecosystem? Like Cursor, Scale AI, Mercor, and like all of these companies.
Not closely. I understand the basics of it, but I haven't been very up to date to it. Can you educate me?
Yeah, so no, I actually, yeah, like I just want to yap a bit and want to get your take on this. I mean, basically all that they do is that they find new data, they clean it, they source it, they're able to like outsource or like find the right people that wants to get a side job for a more specialized task, right? They clean the task, they sell it to AI labs, right? That's their whole business basically, right? The OG one was Scale AI that was acquired by Meta. The founder became very rich, very young. Cursor is one of the like top ones these days that is fully bootstrapped and has like more than 1 billion in like revenue. Like Mercer, also like a very young team, has been growing very, very fast. But that's all that they do. I mean, like, of course, there's like secret sauce maybe that I'm not as aware, like, how you clean the data, how do you format it in a way that it's acceptable for the lab, how do you help with the research process so that when you feed the robotics data that the lab can consume it better, blah blah. Like these are more like the customer service, but all that they do is that very simple thing. It intrigues me how this was actually very big in crypto 18 months ago. I mean, you saw like Grass, right? Like they're like collecting your data via your extension, right? I also remember there was a lot of people fundraising for AI data collection that rewards crypto tokens. Like Sapien was one of them. There's a couple projects who are trying to fundraise. They say, "Oh, hey, we are gonna give you like this device, like a robotic, like a small device from China that if you wear and you do it, blah blah, we're gonna get people to do this. We'll reward them with token. The token might be worthless, but but we will do that."
We had this
I
pump,
last
yeah.
heard that like Grass made, like, if I'm not mistaken, they have 50 million in like
50 mil.
ARR, but they're like
Yeah.
trading at like 300 something like FDV, right? So like I mean like obviously that's because of like token like equity, blah blah. But it's interesting to me because I do feel like this is a space that like no one has really cracked, because I do feel the tokenomic works here. You know what I mean? Like if there's actually a company that's like Hyperliquid and like actually putting all of that back to the token, this might work. But it's just like maybe like I don't know enough about the intricacies of the business itself. But to me, it's the most like interesting out of the AI space, because it's something that I'm sure across the world there are people who has like very good 7 8 figure business just selling AI data, right? Like they might not be like your $1 billion back that you see on Bloomberg every time. But yeah, this is one thing that I feel like it has a strong overlap with crypto because like every time people say AI crypto, I'm just like bullshit, right? You know what I mean? But like this, like I feel like it actually has like some overlap. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Is that something that you are actively looking into right now nowadays to invest or to play around and stuff?
To like play around and like to learn more. Like I don't do as much venture these days, but I mean, if it's super interesting, we might consider it. But really, mostly just for me to learn. You know, like it's like as you say, so you know, like crypto has been a bit slow. So hey, might as well use the time to like learn other space. And like this is one thing that I feel like it still has some connection with us, but I just don't know like like what happens to like all of those companies. Maybe we should bring them on or
Do
something.
you
Yeah.
do you want me to bring back BitRobot on? BitRobot is someone that I spoke with 2-3 weeks
Sure.
ago on this topic. And then
They're like
you
they're
know
the
the thing you
virtuals
sent
related
me?
guys, right? Yeah, they're like collecting data for like robotics.
Yes, yes, yes. They're I think Virtual is one of their buyers of data.
I see.
So basically, like
I
they're a
see.
layer that collects the data, and then the data is given back to Virtuals, and then Virtuals does whatever one that they do with that kind of thing. Like right now, it's
I
very
see.
hard to map things out because everything is like cross-lapping. Everyone's trying to outpeak, but
Yep.
BitRobot is basically trying to be Tao, but for
Um.
robotics. Okay, like that's like a bad way of
Okay.
explaining it, but that's an easier way. And then it has like different subnets where they can route users to try those things, and at the same time, like those things can get like help sell through them or something like BitRobot,
Got
basically.
it. Got it. Got it.
And
Cool. Yeah,
yeah, I
we
mean,
should try
like
that.
this is interesting stuff. Yeah. You were busy. You didn't want to. You were too busy to speak with them. So that's why,
Hey.
like,
Hey.
I'm visionary.
uh.
I front run you your thoughts. But yeah, I think this is a different interesting. So okay. Let's talk about like why I think it's harder compared to Hyperliquid is because the user are not the token holder itself. The user are
Yeah.
not a speculator itself. It's totally
Yeah.
separate. It's a bit like GameFi, where you have to go to a certain level where people care enough to do it.
Yes.
And then if it's a pure utility coin, it's a very hard thing. And then the hard part, like the founder of Grass mentioned something, right? Like if it was equity and if it was stocks, like if I have this ARR, my thing would pump. It's just that the
Yeah.
traders in crypto has been fucked so many times
Has
that
been so
they
rinsed.
can't.
Yeah.
Like they can't. Like I can't value it. Me too. I can't value
Yeah.
it. Right. So
Yeah.
I
But
wouldn't
that's
I wouldn't want to hold that.
yeah. But that's like the age old problem though. It's because like if you buy 51% of the freaking grass token, like do you now own the company? You don't, right? So it's
You
like
don't.
how yeah. So yeah.
I agree everything, and that's why I think that's the blocker of it. But from tech and bootstrapping users, from everything point of view, I think this definitely works. And
Makes
like,
sense. Yeah.
yeah. So let's see how that goes.
Cool. Awesome. All right, guys.
What triggered you to look
I
into this, by the way?
oh a good question before we wrap up. I think I'm just trying to figure out where AI is going next. That is also interesting for me, right? That doesn't necessarily okay, because like okay, like this is I'm gonna go a bit like meta, but like basically, if you're 24, you don't have any responsibilities, you don't have any families or something. The best thing in AI is just like move to SF right now, like sleep on the street and like look beg for a job for like at like Anthropic, right? but like not like everybody can do that, right? And like I feel like everything that's like at the lab model is only stateside or China too, right? Like these days. So I'm just trying to think like what else within the AI stack that I think is interesting and it's much more doable for people across the world, you know, like for people living in Asia, people living in Africa, people living in Europe and Latin America. And I really think it's only the data stack of AI, right? Because there's like the lab stack, there's the applications that's starting to get eaten out by the labs, you know, like all of the apps. There's the data stack, and data is labor, and labor there's always labor arbitrage in emerging markets, right? So like that's like the data stack. And then last, the most expensive is the energy stack, right? All the data centers and like all of that. But I'm not rich enough for that, right? So it's so like the only thing that's like interesting is just the data stack, right?
Yeah. Okay. I agree. Like I feel the same as you. That's why I've been looking at it. But like right now I couldn't find anything to add more exposure to it. But yeah, let's see can we find
Yeah.
something.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. If you guys are listening to this and you have some ideas, leave some comments and so on. But yeah, that is it for this week. I hope you guys enjoy the Cash Cat journey that Lambro said, let's hope it pumped back up because I want him to make money so we can do this podcast more. Yeah.
Are you gonna join me on Doji? Are you gonna join me on Doji? The base one.
I will. Sure. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Not financial advice. I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Like, if you go in now, we have the
Yeah.
same entry. Okay. All right.
Okay, please buy it for me. I'm too lazy. I'm just kidding.
No,
See you
cannot.
guys.
You have to drag your own dick through the glass to
Okay,
feel
okay.
the pain,
Okay.
to grow
Okay,
the
okay.
conviction.
Fine.
All right. See you later,
Cheers,
bro.
guys. I'll just buy it right now.